Hello, Miriam at the Bureau with your national weather forecast for tomorrow, Thursday the 27th of February. Tomorrow's weather map shows us that horseshoe low pressure trough extending from Western Australia, pushing through parts of the north and down into New South Wales. Now, it is generating some areas of thunderstorms, although we have very little moisture sitting across the continent at the moment, which means we're unlikely to see too much rainfall from any storms that do develop. We may see some patchier showers returning to the southeast later in the day, however, as a cold front approaches across the bight. We may also see some patchy showers up the east coast as a ridge of high pressure pushes into Queensland. Tomorrow we also continue to see Tropical Cyclone Alfred sitting off the Queensland coast. Now that system continues to intensify, so we do have a dedicated severe weather update video around all the details of that development. For now though, let's take a state-by-state look around the country, starting with Queensland. Most parts of Queensland will see a sunny and mostly dry day tomorrow, although it is worth noting that we do still have some areas of flooding ongoing across inland parts. A few patchy showers for the east coast with generally low rainfall totals expected, but we will continue to see strong winds about the coast between around Townsville and Gari. For Brisbane though, it will be a partly cloudy day tomorrow with a top of 30 degrees. Possible morning fog through northeast New South Wales tomorrow, clearing to mostly sunny conditions. Then we're going to see some afternoon showers and thunderstorms developing about the southern and central ranges and slopes. Now, those thunderstorms may become severe at times, producing heavy rainfall, damaging winds, or large hail, so be on the lookout for any thunderstorm warnings through the course of tomorrow. Otherwise, it will generally be a warm day, hot inland with low intensity heat waves continuing to build. For Sydney, we are looking at sunny conditions for our Thursday with a top of 29 degrees, 34 degrees down in Canberra with cloud building later in the day. Cloudy conditions and patchy drizzle across southern Victoria tomorrow, which should break up around the middle of the day. We are going to see a fresh burst of showers moving into the southwest later on, ahead of that cold front further to the south. It's also worth noting that we could see a possible isolated thunderstorm or two across parts of East Gippsland through the course of tomorrow afternoon and evening. For Melbourne, we are looking at a possible morning shower with a top of 26 degrees tomorrow. Tasmania is expecting a mostly settled day tomorrow, but we may see some showers impacting parts of the north and southwest first thing in the morning and then again later at night. Otherwise, we're looking at partly cloudy conditions across the state. Certainly for Hobart, we're looking at partly cloudy skies tomorrow, but it will remain mild, with Hobart looking at a top of 23 degrees. For South Australia tomorrow, possible morning fogs through the west coast and Eyre Peninsula areas, then mostly sunny conditions extending further inland to those areas where those heat waves are continuing to build. We may see a little bit of cloud and isolated shower activity moving across the southeast later in the day, however, ahead of that approaching cold front, but generally very low rainfall totals are expected. For Adelaide, we're looking at a partly cloudy day with a top of 31 degrees. In Western Australia, the West Coast trough is continuing to generate the risk of thunderstorms across parts of the Gascoyne, Central West, Goldfields and South Coast. Now, very little rainfall is expected once again, so dry lightning will be a risk. A few patchy showers across southwestern parts, but it will be a dry day for Perth, where we're heading for a top of 28 degrees. Certainly much warmer inland, with severe heat waves continuing to build across parts of the Gascoyne and interior, with the string of hot weather that we're seeing. Up in the Northern Territory, generally dry and sunny conditions across central and inland parts, hot as well with those heat waves continuing to build. A few patchy showers about the northern coastlines, predominantly about the northern and western top end coasts. For Darwin tomorrow, we are looking at a top of 33 degrees with a shower or two and a possible thunderstorm on the way. You can find the detailed forecast for your area via the Bureau's website, the BOM weather app and via our social media. Have a good night and we'll catch you next time.